Today marks 70 years since Sir Edmund Hillary and Tenzing Norgay first made it to the top of Mount Everest.
Since 2008, the year Sir Hillary died, Nepal has held a yearly celebration on May 29th to mark the date because it's also the day that Sherpas started to become known around the world. Hundreds of people from the Sherpa community attended an event in Nepal's capital, Kathmandu.
This has been an interesting year at the highest point on the planet, with the record for most ascents being tied and broken multiple times. The current record is 28 climbs. It's currently held by a Sherpa named Kami Rita. But there's also evidence that climate change is affecting the environment, even 29,000 feet above sea level.
A team of 6 researchers from the University of Maine has helped expand our understanding of how everything is changing. Last winter, News Center Maine's Sebastian Benage found out how.
Near the top of the highest mountain on Earth, giant glaciers. Glaciers that hold many secrets about our climate.
Very little is known about regions above roughly 15,000 feet or so. And yet there are glaciers up there, and those glaciers are a water storage source.
Dr. Paul Majewski is the director of the Climate Change Institute at UMaine. He led a team of colleagues up Mount Everest almost 3 years ago as part of a National Geographic expedition. Mariusz Petoski was on that team.
It was amazing. That was fantastic adventure. So it's not only climbing Everest, but scientifically.
Apart from just making it safely up the mountain, they had one goal in mind.
The big question was, is the highest part of the Earth impacted by human activity?
And the answer?
Unequivocally, yes.
An answer courtesy a drill.
The drill is 1.5 meter tube, empty inside with kind of scrapers and knives on the end.
On the south side of the mountain, they used that drill to collect long cylinders of ice called ice cores. Findings from that ice core were just released, and it's showing that that water source is disappearing.
Every year, it's about 2 meters of ice is gone.
The surface of that glacier has transitioned from being a snowy white surface, which reflects a lot of incoming radiation, to a darker surface that absorbs a great deal of heat. And at this rate, which is expected to continue, if not increase, the glacier will probably disappear in the next 20 to 30 years.
What that means for Mainers is more symbolic, in that fewer glaciers up high means less water down here. What that means for the people in Nepal is a matter of life and death.
So imagine if you didn't have a well, but you had to pump from some distant place into a water tower, and when that water tower runs out of water, that's it. And there are entire civilizations that have collapsed because obviously of lack of water. It's like putting the final nail in the coffin in terms of figuring out how much of the planet have we impacted.
Majewski says this information shows us that no part of the globe is immune to climate change. But knowing what we're in for can help us better prepare for the future.
That was Sebastian Benage reporting last year. And by the way, the team of researchers from UMaine actually set a number of Guinness World Records while on that trip.
They set a record for highest altitude at which an ice core was taken, highest altitude at which a weather station was installed on land, and the highest altitude at which microplastics were found in the snow.